Yeah, I mean, I thought the effort, and I couldn't fault, I couldn't fault that. I just thought, we weren't real smart at the back end of the second half there, and when we got 12 points ahead, we probably just needed to, manage the game more effectively, and we didn't do that so well, which was frustrating because they worked so hard to get themselves in that position, and a good side like South Sydney are, you can't invite them back into the contest, and I thought we did that with, I think we probably had about 7 sets there, and we only completed one at one stage through that period, so it's a tough ask,
South's probably up their defensive intensity a little bit. Were you hopeful your guys could go with them when you sort of saw that coming?
Yeah, I thought there was probably I'm just trying to think of the set. There was a set there where Sammy Burgess made a couple of big tackles in a row there. Yeah, that's right, off a tap restart off the 20, and I think the back end of that set, we made an error, and then they scored off the back of that. So. But again, I just think we didn't. There was, that wasn't the only. We had enough occasions to, I reckon, to manage the game properly, but we just failed to do so.
How much losing Blake was that?
Yeah, I mean it's not ideal, is it? He's your chief ball player, and so to lose him warm up before the match is always a challenge, but. The one thing about the group, which we've worked really hard on over the course of the, particularly the last 18 months, is that whoever comes in and does the role, they understand what they've got to do, and I thought the guys managed that pretty well today, and I was just really disappointed for them because for all the effort and the hard work you put in, or that they put in, they couldn't quite get the result, but that's the NRL. It's you got to. Got to work right to the final whistle, and make sure 60-minute efforts doesn't quite get you the win.
Pretty tough ask on Chanel, like second game, and he comes in and he has some good patches and some not so good patches.
Yeah, I thought he overall he did pretty good. He had Sam running at him all day today, and I thought for the most part he managed pretty well. And if I'm sort of, the responsibility of, we've got, guys around him that have played a lot more footy, than him, and I think, they're probably the ones who, need to help him, with managing the game, but a bit more effectively. But I thought, it was good progress for him. He played his first game last week, and I thought, today, I thought he was pretty good again. So. We just got to keep making improvements.
Do you like that he put his hand up for a field goal today? His second game, it was a good move for him. He wanted the ball for a field goal.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure if that probably was the right play at that time, but he took it upon himself and to go after it, and I'm always going to back him for that. Again, it's if you miss. It's a 7 tackle set, and then all of a sudden, you're down on your try line, trying to keep them out. So, but again, that's what the game is about. He is a brave young kid, and I thought we could have made it a lot easier for him, prior to getting to that stage.
Do you know how bad Blake is yet?
Not as yet, no. It was a chance of getting back on. Or before the game, but we just didn't want to take the risk with him. So we'll see how he pulls up over the next couple of days, and go from there.
When did he get hurt?
In the warm up, yeah. Correct, yeah.
How do you sum up the first 5 rounds?
Yeah, again, it's been mixed. It's been a mixed bag. I think we opened up with a pretty good win at home, and then we had a couple of by our standards, a couple of poor performances against the Tigers, and obviously against Manly, and bounced back last week against the Titans, and we've just got to keep moving forward and looking to improve where we can get better. And I thought considering the circumstances today with losing Blake before the game, I thought we managed pretty well. We just weren't quite smart enough to finish them off. But you got to move on to challenge next week. We've got the Cowboys at home in Mount Smart, and they'll be super desperate for for a result too. So yeah, we just got to look at today and get better for next week.
The Warriors have played a trial or two here and an NRL game here. What do you make of the Statement Coast, and is there a chance of that?
Oh yeah, well, I reckon if you ask the lads, they'd be back in a heartbeat. It's yeah, I mean, we've always enjoyed our time here. I thought it was a wonderful crowd today, and yeah, so I mean, we love it here on the coast. Thanks, guys.